Alright guys, my name is Tyler Nanogenix, and today let's talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 68, Come For Shenron, whose wish will be granted. Okay, so I think first thing we want to talk about here is the fact that this episode was absolutely just there for fun. We just got through, watching about a 20 episode arc that was very stressful, and I think this was just here to kind of boost morale and just kind of be like, here you go. Here's a nice little just kind of filler episode that you can just sit back, enjoy, and not really put too much thought into while watching. Anytime that there is a scene where a pretty solid scene where Beerus and Whis are just feasting, I feel like that's probably a nice way to just kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy what you're watching for sure. But also, we've been doing these on a weekly basis now for the last, 2-3 weeks. It's been pretty fun. So if you guys are still enjoying this, definitely smash that like button. And if you are new here to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button because all those things help out an absolute ton. So let's hop in. Basically, this episode starts out with Bulma in another time machine, and she's missing a piece to actually make it work. It's like this blue mineral that she needs to actually make it work. And so there's also some stuff here with Future Trunks I want to talk about. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, and I may even do a Future Trunks discussion video because it's been something I've been kind of talking about with some other people and stuff like that, and I kind of want to just make a video over it. And if you guys would like to see a Future Trunks discussion video, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, my videos are as much here for entertainment as they are for discussion, so definitely let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about this episode and what you guys are, kind of would like to see in future Dragon Ball Super episodes for sure, because I definitely always like seeing that kind of stuff down there below. But we got Bulma. She's in her time machine. She's missing a piece basically to make it work. Otherwise, it's a completed time machine for the most part. And then right after that, we flash over to Goku over on King Kai's planet, and he's like, King Kai, I'm gonna finally wish you back after all these years, which I don't really know why it matters all that much because King Kai is in the other world, so it's like, does it really matter whether he's alive or dead? I mean, he's got his planet back, right? So, but anyways, Goku is finally gonna wish him back from, I guess I should have probably thought about this before getting on video, but I assume it's from when Cell blew up, unless he was wished back in Buu Saga and something happened after that, but I don't remember what could have happened after that. I'm pretty sure that's when Cell blew up. Definitely, if you'd like to put your input on that as well, definitely put that down in the comment section as well for sure. But he tells him, hey, I'm gonna go collect the Dragon Balls and finally wish you back to life. So then he instant transmissions right into Bulma's lab, right in front of the time machine. Of course, he is facing Bulma, and he doesn't notice the time machine. And of course, she's freaking out because she's like, well, if Goku sees the time machine, he'll tell Beerus, and Beerus and Whis have already said time travel is a crime. You cannot manipulate time. But then, of course, he's like, I need the Dragon Radar, Bulma. And then right after that, we switch and we see Roshi, and this is kind of the setup for the plot of this episode. Basically, who's going to get this wish, because Shenron can grant 2 more wishes, because one of them was granted for whenever they were asking about the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Balls. And then, of course, there are 2 wishes left. And one of those is going to be to wish King Kai back, but who's going to get the other one? We shall find out, right? So, Master Roshi wants to use it to get him some hot girls, I guess, on his island because he's bored. Then we flash over to Chi-Chi and 18 and Marin, Krillin and 18's daughter, and she's like, Krillin he always gets us what we want and always wants to make us happy. I, for once, want to actually get him something that he wants to make him happy. What could that be? Well, guess what? She's gonna try and ask Shenron, what should I get Krillin? What does Krillin really want? And then we go back over and Bulma's hanging out on her balcony, and she's like, I really don't want Goku to find out about the time machine because I don't want him to say anything to Beerus and Whis. And guess what? Poof! Beerus and Whis appear right behind Bulma. Of course, she's thinking, oh my gosh, they know I've got a time machine. But as always, they are hungry and they want some more food. And of course, they're gonna go get some crab legs, go to town on a crab leg buffet, basically. Anyways, I took notes so that way I could actually keep on track for you guys. And then we get to see Goku actually searching for Dragon Balls, and it was very fast, way faster than anything in Dragon Ball Z, of course. But it was very cool. Like, it just felt very old school. This episode in general just felt very like old school, very Dragon Ball Z fillerish, and that was something I really enjoyed about this episode. But yeah, so he was searching for Dragon Balls. It happened really, really fast, but it was still a ton of fun seeing him just search for them even for that minute. Then he summons Shenron. I mean, seriously, this happens crazy fast. We summon Shenron, and Roshi, Oolong, and 18 show up. And of course, they all explain what they want. Roshi wants to summon hot girls. Oolong is, they're like, well, actually, let's take a step back. We actually get a flashback scene of when Oolong asked for Hot Babe's panties, which was pretty freaking awesome. I love like all the kind of like flashbacks that we get to the older stuff, like especially during the Trunks arc where we saw like the old school Trunks stuff. That was really cool. But we saw Oolong doing his wish for hot Babe's panties, and then of course 18 wants to ask, what can I get for Krillin? What is something Krillin wants? So we have the 2 wishes left, right? Well, none of those actually get wished. None of those actually get their wish, at least not right then, because Gohan shows up. And Gohan has Pan in his arms, and Pan has this fever, and he's like, I'm guessing the reason why no medicine is working is because of her Saiyan cells. She's too strong, and the medicine won't work. And so everyone just like, I guess, forgets about the fact that there are only 2 wishes, and he's like, can I use one of the wishes to make Pan feel better? So immediately, boom, out goes the window one of their wishes. And of course, Goku's intent is still to use one of the wishes for King Kai. So and like none of them noticed. I love the fact that, you know, I do like the fact that they did put Pan first. So they put all their selfishness aside, and it's like, no, there's a sick baby. Let's let him use the wish for that. But then they forgot about the fact that, guess what? That's gonna use one of the 2 wishes. There's only 1 wish left, and I mean, how you can argue with Goku? Come on now. So then let's take one small step back. There's Trunks is there. Trunks and Goten show up too, but let's take a small step back before we talk about that. Pilaf is hilarious. I'm loving the comedic relief that we are getting from Pilaf. He of course is gonna get a wish, and he's like, you know, this is why we've been dealing with them for so long, and they're like, well, but wait, what about the free food and all this other stuff? And he's like, no, I'm gonna get my wish. And he's like, Shenron, and he runs over, and then he gets smacked by Trunks and Goten. He's like, I will not yield. Then he gets pummeled into the ground by Gohan and Pan. And then he's still like, I'm going to get my wish. And then Bulma shows up and runs him over. And he's like, fine, I yield. But Trunks and Goten show up, and they're just saying they want a wish because the adults always get to make their wish happen. So why can't the kids have it? They don't really have a wish. They're just saying they want to be involved. They want to do it. And then Bulma shows up, and she's like, hey, I need to use this wish for the minerals, but actually, I'm going to go ahead and make everything happen for everyone else. Like, boom, big money, which of course, Capsule Corp, come on, she has all the money in the world. And of course, what would Trunks even wish for? I mean, he's at Capsule Corp, like a ballin' mansion and stuff. But anyway, so Bulma orders Roshi some hot girls. Bulma gives 18 a bunch of money and basically just tells 18, like, hey, all that Krillin really wants is just that for you and Marin to be happy. Which I was kind of, you know, a little sappy, but anyways. And then she says, I want to wish for this mineral, but actually, Goku, you could help me because you can go get it at the Earth's core, and I have this special suit, which I was like, wait, what? Goku needs a special suit? If he can survive out in space, why couldn't he? But I guess it's because of the heat, maybe the lava or something. I don't know. I was wondering about that. Let me know down in the comment section below why you guys think Goku needed a suit to go to Earth's core, but he's fine in space. It must be something to do with the heat, right? But then Beerus and Whis were down there fine. Of course, it's Beerus and Whis. So, anyways, so she's like, she makes everyone's wish basically come true, besides Oolong, who she like kicks out of the way. Like, come on, hot girl's panties wish. Like, get out of here, Oolong. You don't need a wish. And then Goku goes to the center of the Earth to get this mineral. And Beerus and Whis are finishing up eating, and they walk outside, and they're like, wait, why is Shenron still around? So let's go see what's going on. But then Whis is like, wait, I sense Goku's ki, and they poof are there with Goku, and Goku has the mineral that Bulma needs in his hand, and then they show right back up to Shenron. And of course, Shenron this whole time is like, you know, I can't wait, and Bulma's like, yeah, you can, because if you don't wait, I'm gonna sick Beerus on you. And of course, Shenron's like shaking and all this stuff. And the whole time he's like, I seriously can't wait. And they get back, and Beerus is like, yo, are you making another time machine? Because is this what you need this for? Is for a time machine? And Bulma's like, no. He's like, okay, boom, crushes it. and there's like, and I guess you won't need this either. Snaps his fingers, blows the time machine up, and Shenron is like still sitting over there shaking. He's like, all right, I'm out. And King Kai's like, no, I told you to do the wish faster. And that's pretty much the episode. That was it in a nutshell. But the thing that I wanted to talk about here at the end was basically that we just lost our time machine. Now, not that Bulma can't make another, so that's why I said I don't really see this having any ramifications on the future of the series at all. Plus, the other thing too is that Future Trunks had to get to the future timeline in his own time machine, so if he really wants to come back, then he could, but now without that time machine that she just made, we can't actually go back to him. Now, is that really a big deal? Probably not, because I still see that, I don't know, there's just something about the way they left Mai and Trunks, and it was so abrupt, right, guys? Like, it was super abrupt, and I feel like there was just so much more they could have done with it, which that's, you know, that's been the big controversy lately around the Dragon Ball community, is basically that arc was set up so well, and then boom, it was just over. So I think the reason why they did that is because they have a lot more, they have many more big plans to do with Future Trunks in that arc, and I feel like he's been through so much that, even though like last week's episode was a very like happy episode, a very uplifting one for the most part, but I feel like they want to probably write more with the Future Trunks arc. So I feel like we will revisit it in the future, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. But I was thinking about doing a full discussion video over that. So yeah, if you guys would like to see that, definitely let me know down in the comment section below for sure. But that was this episode, and then of course we get a preview for next week with a Raleigh from Dr. Slump, so that's going to be a ton of fun as well. That episode is probably going to be really fun to watch. It's going to be probably another one of these that's not very like moving the story forward into all of the kind of hints at what we will see in the future and all of the previews that we've seen and so forth, but still a very fun episode to watch. Episode 68 was tons of fun, and I'm sure next week with the Raleigh will be a ton of fun as well. But otherwise, that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. I just really want to talk about this episode. This episode was a ton of fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you guys didn't, you can also let me know that and why you did not enjoy it down in the comment section below. But it was just a good, fun Dragon Ball episode, guys. That's all it was, and that's how I feel like we should all probably just take it for what it was. So otherwise, guys, you guys have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Like I said, if you are new here, consider that subscribe button, if I can talk. And if you guys did enjoy this, definitely smash that like button because it helps so friggin' much. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Keep on keeping on, like I already said before. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.